Have you ever had a friend who went a little too far? Someone who thought danger was just a game? When I was in 5th grade, I had a friend like that. We used to hang out at his place, climb up on the AC unit, and just stare into the deep woods behind his backyard. It was fun, until the day we saw something that shouldn't have been alive. This isn't just a story about a prank gone wrong. It's about the day I realized that some monsters are real, and some friends are even scarier. I was at my friend's house on a typical afternoon. He was younger than me in 2nd grade, but we spent all our time playing Call of Duty or messing around in his yard. We were standing on top of his outdoor AC system, looking out over the fence into the thick tree line, when he suddenly gripped my arm. "Take a look at the edge of the trees," he whispered. I followed his gaze. Deep in the shadows, I saw a figure. It was moving weird, dragging itself along the ground like its leg was snapped in half. "Dude," he said, his voice shaking with excitement, "that is an honest-to-God zombie." I tried to be the logical one. "It's just some guy with a broken leg. We should probably call an ambulance." "Oh, really?" he shot back. "Watch this." He grabbed a Nerf gun. It was empty, but when he pulled the trigger, it let out a loud plastic crack. The sound echoed toward the trees. The figure stopped. It slowly turned its head toward us, and a wet, gurgling sound drifted through the air. My stomach dropped. From that distance, I could see its face. It didn't look human. Most of its skin was just gone. The parts that remained were a sick, pale gray, and its clothes were hanging in bloody rags. But it was the eyes that got me, bright, bloodshot, and staring right at us. It was the most stereotypical zombie I'd ever seen, pulled straight out of a horror movie. "Go take a closer look," my friend said, reaching for the gate that led into the woods. "No way," I backed up. "I'm not going near that thing." "Aw, come on, it'll be fun." I don't know why I agreed. Maybe I didn't want to look like a coward. I told him I'd go out for exactly 30 seconds. I stepped through the gate, and the moment I was on the other side, I heard the latch click. He had closed it behind me. That's when I realized it wasn't just one. There were at least 4 of them. They were wandering aimlessly among the trees, oblivious to everything, until I heard that sound again. Crack. My friend was standing behind the fence, firing the empty Nerf gun, intentionally luring them toward me. All 4 heads snapped in my direction. They started to stumble forward, a chorus of moans and gurgles rising from their throats. I froze. "Oh no," I whispered. They were on me faster than I thought possible. One of them reached out, and its hand brushed against my arm. The skin was cold, deathly cold and clammy. I let out a scream that felt like it tore my throat open. Suddenly, the gate swung wide. Hands grabbed my shirt and pulled me back inside just as fingers were clawing at the wood of the door. I didn't look back. I ran into the house and didn't stop until I was behind a locked door. I never saw that kid again. His family moved away just a few days later, and we never spoke about what happened in those woods. I spent years wondering why he did it, why he tried to trap me out there with those things. Sometimes I look at the woods behind my own house and I wonder where he moved to. But mostly I wonder about those things in the trees, because even though he's gone, I can still feel that cold, damp hand on my skin. And I know that somewhere out there, they're still stumbling, and they're still hungry.